Well, the partisan mask debate is on. More and more retailers and states are issuing mandatory wearing, and tempers are flaring over those who see such rules as personal infringements. Now, it's gotten so out of hand that some companies are actually refusing to issue a mask mandate. They're afraid that customers and employees could actually clash. For more on this, I'd like to bring in District Media President Beverly Hallberg. Just moments ago, Beverly, Home Depot joining a long list of big retailers saying you must wear masks to come in a store beginning July 22nd. On the other hand, Foot Locker said they want no parts of it. They want the customers to come in, do what they want to do, and plus, they don't want to have to train their employees to be bouncers. What do you think?
I think businesses should decide for themselves, and people can decide whether they want to work for that company, and people can decide whether or not they want to go in and buy products from that company as well. What I am against is definitely a federal government mandate. When you give power to the government, they don't tend to want to give it back once the issue is over. So when this pandemic is over, do we really want the government making such important decisions on our lives? When it comes to state governments, I think there's a little bit more push for that, but I think it's valid to say that this could be a civil rights infringement, and we need to be careful about how much we let government dictate what we should do, especially with our bodies.
Well, there's a lot of questions about the science, and I know that it engenders confidence when people are wearing masks. I think, you probably would feel more comfortable going in a store. But having said that, there are so many people out there who just absolutely refuse to. They don't believe it works, and they believe that it can actually be harmful, and they do believe it's an infringement on their civil liberties. In a situation in Georgia where the state has mandated it, and you seem to be a fan of federalism, but Atlanta is saying, no, we're going to balk at the idea. They want to have mandatory masks. The governor there is saying, no, it should be optional. Who's right there?
I mean, I personally am for the optional because, like you were saying, we don't know exactly how this virus has spread. First of all, masks started as a no-no from the federal government. They said, don't wear a mask. Then it went to a recommendation. Now we see states taking different approaches. But I actually think the way to win over the public is to bring them science. If there is proof, there is absolute proof that this can prevent people from dying, from contracting it, that is one thing. But let's not forget, this is where they lost a lot of people, is when health officials started weighing in on when a protest is a danger and when it is not. We have seen so much hypocrisy and between the protest and how we should treat coronavirus. And when you lose the public and think things are insincere, people aren't going to follow suit. I think people would be willing if there had actually been some consistency and honesty all along the way.
30 seconds. We didn't do winners and losers, but you did actually notice that there's a mask maker that could be the winner. Just quickly.
The winner for me this week is I am so thankful that we have companies that are being creative during this time. There's a company that made the selfie mask. I find this personally a little bit creepy. I won't buy one for myself, but it seems to be a hot seller. It got a lot of Twitter action. And so if you really want to show a smile while wearing a mask, maybe you just send in a selfie of your face and you get one made. You should get one, Charles.
Yeah. My wife has made and donated 500 masks. We got sewing machines. I mean, it looks like I don't even tell you, downstairs the house looks like a factory. So single-handedly, she's done that, and she makes some great masks. So I'll probably have to stick with one of hers. Beverly, thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Well, folks, that's not the only debate.